Hello everybody and welcome to Tartan Tabletop. I will be your faithful GM as always, Josh Aitken, and joining me, our table regulars, Lauren McColgan, Alex Bath and Niall Curran! Yay! But who is this sat between them there? Oh. Yes, very bashful, very handsome. We have the wonderful Ross Wiseman!
Hey.
Ross, it's good to have you on. Obviously, we were on No Danger before your guys' podcast. How do you feel being here for the first time?
Oh yeah, I'm excited to play this new system, and yeah.
Are you
Except play with you guys?
Are you feeling a power imbalance?
I'm the only one of my team. No. We're all friends.
Yes, Ross, giving the game away there as well. You will have noticed, don't apologise, it's okay, you're among friends, it's a good segue for me actually. You'll have noticed I said GM rather than DM there. Now, the, indeed. Now, the correct term for what we're going to be playing today would actually be LM.
Lore Master?
Lore Master, indeed. 10 points to Alex. You get to eat your dinner tonight. There you go. Yes, we are not playing D&D today. The game that we've always played. We've never played another game actually. It's a first for Tartan Tabletop. We are playing the One Ring. This is I fucking hate working with every single one of you. Genuinely, it's the worst time of my life. I'm trapped in this room. No, we're playing the One Ring by Free League Publishing. Now this TTRPG is a great way to get you and your table into Middle Earth, especially if you're wanting a break from 5e. How is it different? What functions differently? Well, as we go on, I will be explaining some of the rules, mostly because none of our players, I imagine, have bothered to learn how to play this, and I don't like to teach. Very simply, we're not rolling d20s today, we are rolling d12s. Oh, like this one here, and like the one Alex and Niall are holding up, and Ross has one too.
I'm holding one now as well.
And also d6s. So we're rolling d12s like there are d20s, but instead of modifiers, instead of our +2s, pluses, are you dropping shit over there?
I dropped a D6.
D6, what did you get?
No, I hit Ross in the head.
That's a 6. Instead of adding modifiers to your rolls, +2, +3, whatever, you're rolling d6s, an amount of d6s based on your proficiency with a skill, which I think is quite interesting and quite a fun way to do it. So there's more of an element of chance in what you're doing there. You could be excellent at a skill, but still roll hundreds of ones and still fail that there, which I think is quite an interesting way to do it. Aside from that, there also are some extra states of play. So in 5e, obviously, as we all know, we have combat and we have the roleplay element of it.
And exploration.
And yes, combat, exploration, yes, I suppose.
Legitimate lore play.
I guess. This has 4, so, 5 if you're counting exploration. But exploration, role-playing, combat, but it also has a very in-depth travel mechanic. And it also has an extremely in-depth council mechanic for taking counsel with sort of kings and lords and things like that. But we'll get to all that, don't worry folks, don't worry. Now, before we get into the meat of it, however, it is worth noting, some of you eagle-eyed viewers at home might have noticed, we are not in the lovely studio we were in last time. Oh no, what happened? Where are we? Why does everything look cheaper? There's a very, very good reason for that. It's because, folks, we have built our own studio! Yay! Yes, yay indeed. Fantastic. So, I'm ready to jump into play here. Do you guys have anything you want to talk about, anything you want to ask? Any fun stories for the people at home?
I've never seen this movie.
Oh.
You've not seen any Lord of the Rings?
I saw the first one. I saw a live orchestration of it because I was dating a clarinet player who was in it.
Wow.
And if you're watching, please. No.
You heard the whole music, all the...
It was lovely.
Wow.
Which is great, right?
You never wanted
Music's
to watch
amazing.
more?
No.
Any of The Hobbit?
So I have to say, The Hobbit, they should really lead with the best part for me. I love Hobbit Town and I love their vibe. Love their big feet and I love that they like eat a lot. Like, that's correct, isn't it? That's their big.
Yeah.
And then they leave.
I love that you call
And
it
it-
Hobbit Town.
Well, I was going to say it's like
Hobbiton.
Hobbiton.
I mean, you're so close.
And the country is called the Shire.
Yeah.
I think you found it's called a Hobbiton.
I'm gonna be like that a lot. I think we'll all be like that, honestly, except Lauren.
Amazing. Well then, folks, without further ado and further confessions from Lauren over there, let's begin! And I'll probably add something in here with some music and
I think it'd be funny if you just have that there.
It is the year 2965 of the Third Age, and the Shadow is returning to Middle-earth. Not but 24 years ago, an alliance of elves, men and dwarves defeated a horde of orcs and wild wolves in the shade of the lonely mountain Erebor. Thus, the Battle of the Five Armies, as I'm sure we're all aware of other than Lauren, inaugurated a new era of prosperity for the free peoples. But 20 odd years is a long time for peace to last. And in many caves and caverns, nooks and crannies, holes of hobbit and otherwise, a shadow is lengthening once again. Whispers, whisper. Thank you. Whispers of peculiar goings-on echo from outside the borders of civilised lands, spreading like wild flame through a thicket, and though often dismissed as tall tales made to frighten children or Nile, sometimes they fall upon ears who recognise the sinister truths that they hide. Restless warriors, curious scholars, wandering folk, eager to seek what was lost and forgotten. Ordinary folk call them adventurers. Ooh, could that be you guys? Who knows? And when they prevail, these ordinary folk hail them as heroes. But when they fail, well, no one remembers their names. But where does that leave us? Well, we find ourselves in the lone lands of Eriador, a vast region that once saw the glory of the Dunedain, the men of the West. Many wars have been fought here and countless ruins dot its landscapes. Shadows move along its paths, and not all of them belong to the living. There are, however, still places of warmth and hospitality here. Our story begins in the familiar village of Bree. The simple folk here trundling by with a quick grumble and a nod. The smell of pipe smoke floats through the air, mixing with raspy breath and shivered well wishes, every step taken crunching on the hard mud below, crisped over in the late year chill. We make our way through the doors of a delightful inn known as the Prancing Pony, where our adventurers, that's you guys, share a rare evening of firelight and ale, resting at a cosy corner table away from the hustle and bustle of the main taproom floor. Now, it's worth noting that you guys already know each other and perhaps have done some sort of low-level sort of adventuring together, cutting about, doing things in the land. We're going to go across the table here and we can all introduce our characters. Is there anyone particularly that would like to go first, or would you like me to roll to see who will go first?
I'm shy.
You're shy? Oh no, it's Niall.
I am playing Regent Stonefist, and he is a dwarf, and he's almost as wide as he is tall. He carries an absolutely massive, huge, long axe that might be for a regular person just a relatively large axe, but for him it's massive because he's only wee. And he's still relatively young, he's only 55, but he started off as a blacksmith's apprentice and then eventually decided that it was time to leave the mines and head somewhere with a bit more light and such out there. And he's currently sat with a huge big pint of mead, 2 hands.
You really said, you know, he's 55, so still young, with a real feeling of hope in your voice.
That was like when your uncle tells you 50 is the new 30.
He's 55 is still young for the Lord. Okay, we'll just go down the line from Niall. Alex, you can go.
I'm playing Bingo Proudfoot, a 29-year-old, so also still young for a hobbit. Hobbit, I gave that away too soon. Bingo is your classic hobbit. He's got the hairy feet that we all know and love. Yeah,
I like him.
You like him? He doesn't wear shoes or socks. He likes to show off those hairy feet. He's got little breeches on, a wee shirt, a waistcoat, and a lovely little cloak to keep him warm. He has curly hobbit hair, pointy hobbit ears, and a cheeky hobbit attitude. Bingo also has a drink in front of him. It looks equally large in his hands, but it's not a pint. He's got a little half pint of ale there, which he is slurping away on currently.
Wonderful. And we'll keep going down to Ross.
So I am playing Durin here, Eaglenose, who is a ranger of the north. So he's got all these kind of worn travelling clothes, dark colours, dark green, got the cloak on. He's got this kind of like shoulder length dark hair and the kind of kind of demeanour of like just kind of a little bit like sourness. Like he's kind of alert and he's thinking about what's going on around him rather than kind of enjoying the moment maybe. And with also maybe a pint in his hand as well, just sipping it casually.
Everyone get fucking wrecked.
And he's like in an advantageous place in the corner to just scope out the room at the same time.
All of you have a fair fucking buzz on at this point. We're going to head down now to Lauren finally.
I am playing Fimberthel of the Havens. She's an elfin woman. She has like, you know, an elfin face and like she has like platinum blonde hair and it's like all tendrily and nice. And she has a big crossbow and she has a harp. It says, and she's centuries old.
Nothing specific.
Yeah, just like centuries. And in her description it says that centuries spent in the High King's Library in Midland?
Yeah.
Is that a
Mythlond.
place? Mythlond.
London,
had worn her
the
down,
shop.
and that she joined a walking company to discover like the mortal world, and she let the wandering company go, and she stayed in the mortal world, which really sounds like in like Middle Earth, which really gives like girl on a gap year, and she's like, I'm gonna find myself in Middle Earth.
Being a tour guide's a bit like
Nice.
working for a wandering company.
Really, anywhere you work, if you're bad enough at it, working for a wandering company.
I've noticed that you've all went with the names that your character sheets already had on them, and I'm the only person that has chosen a fuck-ass name. For those who don't know,
That's cool.
Bingo was almost Frodo's name in Lord of the Rings. He very nearly called him Bingo Baggins, which would be like way harder to take him seriously, or like
For bingo.
I can't carry it for you, Mr. Bingo. I can't carry you. And then Proudfoot is just my favourite Hobbit surname.
Yeah.
They're the best
Right.
ones.
Proud feet.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah.
I was thinking it there while you were describing your character, Ross. Does like every ranger just kind of look a bit like Aragorn?
Probably.
Like the shoulder length, dark. Like, are they trying to model themselves after the guy, or like what's the
Every
thing?
human looks a bit like Aragorn. They
Yeah,
all
right.
have beards and long hair.
And they all talk like, Cannot hear
Are you going to be doing the classic Aragorn accent?
I'm gonna attempt it. We'll see what happens
Ooh, well.
when I open my mouth.
I've got a weird accent coming out. Get ready.
So as you sit here, all of you having been drinking for a while, you've probably got a fair warmth, a fair buzz on you. The evening's been quite pleasant, and you and your companions have enjoyed much of the pony's fine beer. But you didn't come to the inn merely for cheer. Lady Gilrine, your patron, wise counsellor and mother of a certain heir to the Gondorian throne, Aragorn's mum, arranged a meeting here for you with a fellow named Rupert Rushlight, a hunter with a tale of great interest to tell. As you wait here for your contact to arrive, what do you discuss with each other?
Oh, Beefit!
Was that me? Being Mr. Proudfoot, I think you'll find.
Beefit!
I don't like this abbreviation.
You want another log in the fire?
Is that a euphemism of some kind?
No, mate, I'm cold.
I chuck a log onto the fire. Okay. Bingo walks over to the fire and he collects from next to it the largest log he possibly can. He's not feeling inferior about anything.
Can you roll me an athletics check, please?
Oh my goodness, the first roll of the day. So I'm going to roll for athletics, which is a D12 and a D6.
You roll me the D12 first.
Then add the D6 after.
Yeah, then we'll add the
Okay.
D6s.
It's an 8 on the D12.
An 8 on the D12.
And a 6 on the D6.
Oh, a 6 on the
For
D6.
a total of 14. Unfortunately, my target number for strength is 18.
Okay, so, couple of things here. He did not meet his target number, so he does not succeed. However, a 6 on the D6s does mean you do a little bit better.
Okay.
It's worth noting that if any of our party roll an 11 at any point, that counts as a 0. So sort of like your nat 1. Counts as a 0, it's not an automatic failure, your 6s might still add up to it, but counts as a 0 on the 12, and a 12 counts as an automatic success. Got that? Probably not, but don't worry, we'll talk about it as it comes up.
I've got an Eye of Sauron on
You've got the Eye of Sauron, yep. For those that have the actual dice from the thing, it's the Eye of Sauron on 11 and the symbol of Gandalf for a rune for Gandalf on
What
the
happened to Ron that he's dead sour?
What was his name? Ron?
Oh, fucking the guy you're meeting. Rupert Rushlight, she's talking about sour Ron.
Sour-
Oh.
It's been a long day, guys. Yeah, so you're going to fall into the fire.
I'll be sour bingo.
So you're going to take, as you sort of burn your little hobbit hairy feet on the fireplace, as you sort of stumble towards it, you're going to take 2 points of damage from your endurance there.
Can I yank him out?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you can yank him out. I won't make you roll for that. I can see you can just pull him back.
You go.
I love the feet and the things, you know.
Oh,
Famously,
no.
I like the little hairy feet.
Well, all the little hairs have burned off my feet. Oh no, this is terrible.
Your
Why did
toes
you
are going to
go
be
for
freezing.
that long?
Well, he said he was cold. I wanted him to be cozy, so I got the biggest log possible.
I'll
You
get
should have gone for a log that was more your size.
Oh, you guys are always trying to make me be small. Makes me sad.
I'll get it, pal. Listen, I'll get it. I'll go for the same big log.
Okay, roll me a strength check, an athletics check.
Right. Let's see. 9. And
Okay.
then athletics, you say?
Yeah.
That is 2d6.
Oh, you're very athletic.
Thank you. And that is 2 6s. So that is going to be 21.
Oh,
beating 13.
okay, yeah, you pick that up with like one hand, like, you know, you see like Shaq pick up a basketball over the top of it really easily and just drop it in, very easy.
I can't pinch your cheek a bit. Aye, yeah, so that heating your toes up.
You know, you are little too. You are slightly less little than me, but you are not one of the big
Your,
folk.
your
I'm
skills
like-
lie in other areas, my friend.
But when will I find out what those areas are?
Listen, if you find a small enough nook or cranny that you can wiggle your way into.
I have a +3 to my riddle skill. I'm
When we
good for his riddles.
As you sort of go through all this here, you see an old man with a limp and a bandaged eye hobbles towards you, sort of sheepishly, hat in hand. As he approaches, he doesn't really say anything. He kind of goes,
You alright?
what's wrong with you, sir?
I heard someone mention getting inside of nooks and crannies, you say?
Well, you know, it's something that I've been known to. What do you want?
Is there supposed to be a child in the bar?
I'm adult, fully grown adult with lager beer.
Oh!
Hobbit.
Oh, he's one of them hobbits, one of those little folks, yeah. I've never heard an hobbit with that kind of voice before.
I'm from, you know, Hamburg.
The Burg of Ham. Great pig farmers out there.
Oh yes, my father, you know.
The name's Rupert Rushlight. We share a friend in Lady Gilrain.
Ah, right. Are you the one that we've been waiting for?
Yes,
How did he do friends like this? Is he boinking her?
I'm not sure.
Whether I'm boinking Lady Ryan or not is neither here nor there, alright? Perhaps we could discuss my tale in a secluded spot.
Are you
Don't seem
looking
to
for
have a tail.
I mean my story.
Oh.
My yarn.
Yes, of course. Have a seat.
Yeah, and you sort of find a sort of darker corner there.
Were you not in the darkest possible
I was
corner?
in the darkest.
And do we all
I give
sit
him my
around
seat.
here? Yeah. It says, well, 3 weeks ago, while hunting in the eastern foothills of the North Downs, I was caught in a storm. Seeking refuge from the biting wind, I stumbled upon a ring of ancient stones atop a hill. Not a place I'd usually choose for a rest, of course, but I hoped to find a cave or a shelter or a nook or perhaps a cranny. My good eye, not this one that I'm pointing to, the other eye that doesn't have the eye patch on it, noticed a collection of tracks circling a shallow pit at the centre of the ring of stones. Well, as I moved closer, you'll never guess what happened.
You're probably not, you'll have to say.
Well, I don't need the attitude or anything like that.
Oh, did you want us to guess? I'm very good at riddles. +3.
Roll me a riddle roll.
Yeah. I've been angling towards it. Right, on the D12, it's a 0.
Roll me a d6.
I don't know if mathematically...
You can.
I can? Okay. 6 total, 9 total.
9 total out of, what do you need to be?
14.
9 out of 14. Now, if you really wanted to, you could spend a hope point to add an extra d6. Hope is a well that all players can draw from. However, if the shadow gets too high and creeps too within them and their hope is too low, well, let's say bad things will happen.
Okay, I've just twice said I'm really good at riddles, so I'm going to completely waste a hope point. Can I now? Do I have to decide? Say I waste one now,
Yeah.
and I don't hit the 14s. I have to roll a 5 or a higher, right?
Right.
To hit it. Can I hope again?
You can hope as many times as you want.
I'm gonna hope one more time. I have passed.
Okay, mark one, the hope you've lost. That was so damaging to your psyche that you as a person have lost hope in the world.
Yeah. I'm just so good at riddles. I'm so. You saw, and can I correctly guess what you saw?
You guess something bad happened.
Oh, you saw something. I had to use. I had to use 1/8 of my total hope as a person to guess that something bad happens to you, man who has a scary story.
Yes, something horrible happened. How did you know?
I mean,
He's so good at this.
don't feel bad. My daddy's hope is what got me through private school.
A cloud veiled the moon itself. Everything was enveloped in darkness. Well, I barely remember what happened next.
Well,
If
yes,
you-
I wouldn't have
anything-
guessed that. You're right.
The air turned deathly cold. Colder than an elf's nipples. Sorry, man. And I felt it. A presence. Malevolent. Searching for little old me, Rupert Rushlight. A terrifying growl echoed across the hills around me. Excuse me. He takes a sip out of one of your
I
pints.
thought that was the growl.
Well, I ran down the crowned hills as fast as I could, nearly all the way to Bree. I told the Rangers, your folks, not the Celtic. Kidding on, haha. And word reached Lady Gilryan. She asked me to tell you my story, and so I did. Papa, I beg you, don't ask me to return to those cursed stones.
No, can you draw us a map or something?
Well, I mean, it's all a bit of a hazy memory for me,
Can I give him a wee tap on the cheek, try and wake him up?
You can roll me either a persuade.
Persuade?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like he told us
Oh.
fairly accurate where he was.
Yeah, I told you fairly accurately, but you need more.
But yeah, a map would be obviously better.
Roll a listen check, bro.
I wasn't listening. He
No.
started drinking out my pint. 7, so I failed. Yeah, I don't get added into that.
It's all a little bit hazy.
Also,
Stop slapping me.
Also, I studied fine art, so I want to see your interpretation.
You can roll me a courtesy roll if you like.
Says the 12.
It's under heart. Call it courtesy or persuade, whatever you prefer.
I got an 8 on the 12, which becomes 10, but I had to beat 17.
Again, it's all so hazy.
What did he say? He said the foothills of the... or something. I don't remember.
Eastern foothills of the North Downs, which is quite a large area.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, foothills plural.
Yeah.
Multiple eastern foothills to
You
look
guys
at.
are laughing at me, being like,
Thanks.
I remember the feet from the movie, but everything, your name is Foot, and then all the places are called Foot.
There's my favourite thing on the map in Middle Earth is there's a whole region just called the Brownlands.
Yeah.
What happens?
You don't want to go to the Brownlands.
You don't want to go there, Brownlands, bro.
If you drink too much Guinness, you go.
Cool. Is there anything else you want to ask him?
And do you think, from this very vague, do you think I might have been in the North Downs in the Eastern Foothills?
You can roll me.
Do you think I know what Ring of Stones he's talking
Roll
about?
me a lore check.
Yeah.
Is this North Downs a dog racing track?
Nah, it's a South Downs.
Oh, okay. But they're
Lore.
also in the Eastern Foothills.
Okay, I've got 2d6s for lore, so let's do d12
Nice.
first. 10.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Plus 6 plus 1 is 17.
17.
And
Is
the
that
six is a
succeed?
little- Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My wits is 16, so actually, yeah.
Cool. Any sexes or anything like that?
Yeah, 1 6.
1 6. Cool. So you get an even better success than you would have before. So you sort of have a think. The stones he's describing sound sort of like structures and things that the hill folk would typically build. Sort of roughly in the direction he's talking about, you know that there's a small sort of village called Cran
Okay.
of hill folk.
Okay.
You know that the inhabitants there are quite reclusive, but they're
Yeah.
not like dangerous or anything. They wouldn't attack you or anything
Okay.
like that. They'll just keep to themselves, sort of thing. So you reckon it might be in the vicinity of that little village.
Cool.
Cool. Does anyone else want to ask anything? Try to convince him of anything?
Is there anything else we can think of?
How did you lose your eye?
How did I lose my eye? Well,
Or do you just like wearing an eye patch?
It's a good look. Some people call it peacocking.
Looks tough.
what's a peacock?
What is
I-
a peacock?
Peacocks when I
I've never
don't
heard that.
shake enough.
Well, I'm a proud folk, so.
You know what I'm talking about. I lost my eye in an unfortunate spoon fight.
Right. So it just got like kind of out
Yeah, in some way or another, yeah.
or another.
Or another, yeah.
Okay.
You said you're covered in bandages as well, but did you get injured fighting the whatever you were? Oh,
No, these all happened after. The eye happened after.
That happened after.
Yeah,
In between.
When
you
did the eye
had
happen?
It's bleeding. It looks like a little bit.
and I did describe earlier in my story that I saw something out in the good eye. I was already wearing the patch.
So you were just wearing.
You were preempting the spoon fight.
Well, listen.
Was it a predetermined spoon fight at a predetermined time?
With the patch.
And you
not
had to get
protect your
caught.
eye.
I had been challenged to a spoon duel
Yes, I've heard of these.
Rodrigo the Eye Claimer. Now, Rodrigo has a bit of a reputation in his spoon duels
For claiming eyes.
for claiming eyes, so I thought I might as well get used to it now.
Wonder if that's a family name. He sort of gained it reputationally.
Generations of.
There's this thing, predetermined destiny. Like I am a proud foot. That's why my feet are so beautiful. You know.
But you burned them.
Yes, I know.
I've seen better.
Because I burned them. Because I burned them.
Let's see the elves' feet.
Right, I think it might be time for you to leave.
Nobody wants to show one droop at their feet anymore.
You want to see my feet, pal? You want to see my feet?
Yes.
Fuck.
He like, kind of hobbles off into the kind of melee of the bar. Is there anything you'd like to discuss with each other or sort of plan? Obviously you have a rough understanding of where it might be. but you don't have an exact route.
How
right
does
now.
one get hope back in this game?
You get 1 point back per long rest, and then there's certain like things that can happen or like
We could
different.
wait a couple
We
days.
set off in a couple of days.
How many
Listen.
did you have?
I have 16 total, but I burned 2.
Oh, I was born with not a lot of hope
Yeah, well.
for a 5% girl.
Hobbits are very hopeful creatures.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah,
adorable.
yeah, yeah.
Things, you know, yeah.
Deadly with a rock.
Mm.
The elves aren't. The elves are like fucking
They're quite
surrender immediately.
Emo, okay.
They're not
we'll
surrendered, they're just
get out of
like
here.
they're like pragmatists. I would
Yeah.
say. Yeah.
Cool.
Right, well, shall we head off tomorrow?
Get a few pints in.
Well,
It's already quite dark outside.
might as well
Should
use
probably...
some fun hope points up, since we're going
Let's
to gain them all
wait for 2
back.
days,
Yeah,
yeah,
what can I do?
Can I try and convince the barkeep to get some free booze?
Yes, and I will rouse them in a song with my harp if possible.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. What do you sing?
The only thing I can imagine, like an elfin woman, do you know from TikTok that when there will come a soldier with weapons?
yeah.
We've never beaten the fucking Eld allegations here now. They're in the TikTok bar.
Well, I was going to suggest a real song from The Lord of the Rings, but
Of course you were.
yeah, that's the nerd allegations.
Yeah, you can roll me a song check.
Nice. As 18, which beats 16.
So you didn't even need to burn the whole point for that one there. You rouse the bar in song, everybody's up singing, even fucking Rupert Rushlight's like that. The elf's got some pipes on her. She wouldn't show me her feet though.
I'm still sitting there, like, in the corner, just, like, looking at but then just a single tear just comes.
God, you're so broody. Did you have a Lord of the Rings tattoo?
I do.
I just noticed that. Wow.
I do. I could have mentioned that earlier, right?
Yeah.
I didn't. It says, a light from the shadows shall spring
Oh.
in Elvish.
Love that bit.
What were you doing? You were trying to convince the bartender.
No, I want to get a free round.
What do you roll me a persuasion?
Persuasion.
You're bad at that, bro. You have to burn some hope.
Right. Let's see. Okay, we got an 8.
A what?
Got an 8.
An 8. Okay.
Yes, so...
You said that with like the energy of like there's a T at the end of that word, young man.
an 8.
What a what?
So, can I burn 2 hope points at once?
If you want, yeah. I'll allow it.
Have you written 16
I've not read
You've
the
not
part.
tried
I'll
it.
give you yours.
Oh no, you have 10.
Yeah,
you
10
little
hope.
fool.
No! Well, now I've got 8. Boom! 5 and a 2, 7 is 15. I meet it.
Oh, fantastic. So you pass. You get a couple of free rounds off the barkeep. He'd been told in advance by your patron that you were coming and she'd sent some money ahead. He just hadn't put 2 and 2 together of who you were.
Oh, that's convenient, isn't it?
Rupert Rushlight actually comes back.
For fuck's sake.
And he's like, I hope you'll forgive me for being weird about feet earlier.
No, not especially, no.
You see, it all goes back to my childhood.
I'm going to slide my drink. Continue.
Oh god.
I was raised by hobbits, you see.
But you didn't recognise a hobbit.
Well, listen, I've got one eye. The other one was spooned out of me.
You thought he was a child.
It could have been a child. Listen, it could have been a child, it could have been a child.
Some hobbits are children, you know. This
is true.
It's not all of them, but
I've never seen a hoblet child.
And when I was a child living among the hobbits, I was not a hobbit, and I was much bigger than all the other children and much of the other adults. And it was a real problem.
My childhood was kind of similar. I was a lot prettier and smarter than everyone.
What happened?
I'm here.
Now, I forgot to give you this earlier. Me, Josh, the DM. your patron, Lady Gilroy, sent a letter to you. Now, you look like you can probably read. Here you are.
This is me beating the Leah Michelle allegations. Dear friends, I hope this letter finds you in good spirits. We are drinking
Yes,
good
yes.
spirits. For I write to you with a heart heavy with concern. Just days ago, I chanced upon the disturbing story of a hunter from Brie named Rupert. This is me finding out that Brie isn't spelled like the cheese. Who returned from the North Oons His tale left me deeply troubled, for he spoke of experiencing a profound dread, the feeling that an ancient shadow had awakened in the dark hills. I've been there the morning after. As I pondered his account, my thoughts turned to you, valiant friends, whose courage I greatly esteem. I asked Rupert to find you and share his story, and then some. Something he has done if you are reading these words. I fear that this dark presence may pose a grave threat not only to those who dwell near the urns, but possibly to all who call Eriador home. I urge you to travel north to seek the source of this malevolence before it stirs further unrest. You possess the valor and wisdom needed to confront this darkness. May your path be guided by the light of hope, and may you return with the knowledge and courage to face whatever lurks in the hills. With the deepest respect and heartfelt worry, Gilryan. Gilryan?
Yeah, Gilryan, they do a weird thing on it. I'm not doing that. It feels like cultural appropriation.
That's nice. That's nice.
She's a human, you're a human. I'll give you cultural appropriation.
I don't know. Anyway,
Really nice
you
letters,
read that, Rupert says to you, now, I guess you'll be setting off soon now. It does get really confusing out there in the foothills, so just make sure you know where you're going.
And
So that map
Can you-
area would be...
give us a clue,
Mm-hmm.
give us a better idea.
Oh, it's real blurry.
Somewhere near the vicinity of Cran, I believe.
Sorry.
Did you know that?
One knows these things.
Roll me a persuade check with, we'll do it as a favoured roll. So that's your roll 2d12,
2d12.
and you pick the higher number, so it's just like advantage.
With advantage, yeah.
Yes.
With a favoured roll, yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
You could burn some hope because we're going to stay for 2
Which-
days and hang out.
That's true. Where persuasion was it?
Yeah, you don't have anything in that.
No, I don't have any persuasion. Yeah, true. Oh man, but I need to beat a 16 wits.
We could stay for 3 days.
So you get a 4 or higher on both dice.
Yeah, true. I don't have a lot of hope. He's not a hopeful man. Doing here. Do you think I should? Is this gonna be?
Burn the hope.
Yeah, burn the hope. We're staying for 2 days.
Feels like it
Burn the
might
hope.
be good information to have. Okay, let's do one at a time. Oh, but I can't even. Okay, that's
Okay.
a 2.
So you need a
So I need a 6.
Ah, shit.
Don't know, guys.
Ooh.
4.
Yeah. So 14. But the target was 16.
Okay, and you're not burning any more hope?
No.
Yeah,
Every
every
get it back in the
gambler
morning.
stops right
We'll get
before
one
they
back.
make a
I think you should.
Alright, so
I thought it got restored.
Is it? Okay.
No, it's
keep
not my
going.
Peer pressure. 1.
I mean,
But
you've
that's all
always
I
got
needed.
more hope to burn. You
Right?
only needed
Oh.
one.
Need to.
Oh, I needed 2. For goodness sake.
Every gambler stops.
If you burn one more hope, you physically cannot fail.
Listen, you burn one more hope on this feet fetish guy. You cannot fail.
I'm too deep in.
Can I
Done now.
I'm too deep in
You've
now.
already burnt the hope.
Can you-
can I
Some
give
fallacy.
hope? Can I put my hand on your shoulder and just kind of look at you?
That's a very good question now, because folks, there are rules
Oh.
to do
Okay.
with giving people the help action that I forget. So I'm going to look in the rule book that I have in front of me. I'm
And
going to
we'll
tell
do
you.
it.
I've remembered
Dance while
this.
you do
We were
that.
meant to predetermine the bonus.
Oh yeah! A player hero may make an effort to help another member of the company who's making a skill roll. To do so, the supporting character may spend 1 point of hope to let the player gain 1d6. So you can spend it on each other. You can spend 1 on each other.
Who's got the most?
But you
Well, it doesn't
Now,
matter because we're all going to stay
Before
for.
I
we
started with
have this
11,
discussion,
and I just spent 3.
and we can do it now on camera, everybody gets a fellowship focus. So you pick someone in the group who is your best friend out of the group. You pick who you like the most, and you, if
Who's your
you,
Sam?
you give them 2 dice instead of 1 if you help them.
Oh. Shall we?
So how do we?
Are we gonna do like 2 and
How do
2,
you
or are we gonna like
organise
1?
this?
Like if Lawrence is Niall, Niall's is me, I'm Ross's, and Ross is Lawrence.
Now what I'll say is,
Yeah.
you can only
Yeah,
give them a
that's it.
supporting action if you yourself have at least 1 point in that skill.
I have persuade. I can support you. I will be. Ross is my best friend.
Okay.
ever in the world. Sorry.
Amazing.
Ross is your
Doing
fellowship
here.
focus.
Doing here is my fellowship focus. I'll
What
give
are you
you
doing here?
2d6s of hope
Amazing.
as a help. And does that burn one of my hopes?
Yes.
Cool. There you go.
Thank
You
you.
can have 2, and then we have to stay for 3
Oh, I
days to
only
get all my
need-
hope back.
I was 2 and a 1, but that's still.
Wow.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Wow.
Whoa, how many
my
D6 did that
goodness. It 5d6.
So wait, who is everyone's fellowship focus?
I think we're doing it that way.
So-
like,
Okay,
so
you're all just kind of each other's.
yes.
And Lauren
Nice.
is Niall.
I'm Niles. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ross is you. You are Niall. Niall is Alex. Alex is Ross.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay.
We've got that done. We've got the rules
Are
down.
we going to remember it though?
You succeed in convincing him there. He says, "Wow, you concentrated real hard. I can see a vein popping out of your head. I'll make a map for you." And he starts building a map from like tankards and like little pieces of like cutlery and bowls and things that are around.
Right.
And so it gives you a rough map on the table that'll show you where to go, sort of with a trail of crumbs to give you the best route possible.
Nice.
Kind of basing that on your own map as well, you're able to get exactly where that
Oh,
hill
cool.
is.
Yeah.
Cool. Is there anything else you'd like to do before setting off?
I was really thinking you meant like a physical map we could take with us, but you moved some
My
spoons around.
memory's no great, you know what I mean? Like I've had a lot of times.
Is it a memory skill on this page? I don't
Well,
know.
did you say that when you have a physical map of
I'd say you'll have one and you'll
Like,
like
just a
use
general
that
map.
to annotate
Ah,
it.
and then we can like put an extra bit of where he's like showing us
Correct, yeah,
the
you'll have a map of
physical
Eriador and you'll be
makeshift
able to like use that.
Yeah,
to,
we can be like,
Do you
oh,
guys-
that's there.
Do
Yeah.
you want to sleep for 3 days?
I'd
and
love
then
to
go?
sleep for 2 days so I can feel a bit more hopeful.
I think we might need to. Yes. How urgent would you say this?
Well, it's been 3 weeks since it happened to
Oh,
me.
fine. What's
Oh,
the 3
I
days?
think-
Yeah.
And I waited 3 weeks to tell anybody.
And the evil's coming out the hole.
I don't know.
You
That
described the
came
hole.
out
Probably.
now.
So
The
you'd
evil
say-
came from the sky with the
the
clouds
hole.
went over the moon.
When evil comes out as a whole, you've had too much Guinness.
No, that's
And that's when you
the
end up
brown
around.
lands.
Yeah, the brown lands.
And it all comes back.
Yeah, anyway, you guys sleep for 3 days and then set off. As you're preparing to set off on your journey, unlike D&D, there is a mechanic in this for travelling. So the route that you are taking has been decided as you went over it with Rupert there. Now on the map for this, there's a map of Eriador for this game, and it's covered in hexes. Now every hex that's on the map constitutes as 1 day's travel, about 30 miles, which is an insane day of
I
travel.
was going to say, we in
We
real
did
life,
that,
Niall, Josh and I walked over 30 miles in 1 day, and Niall is still recovering from the knee injury he's sustained, so...
Said his
I know.
knee exploded.
My knee tripled in size. So
Wait,
much.
What is it with you and below the belt body parts tripling in size? You're like the horny Grinch.
For those of you that don't know about my balls, you think I'm talking about my penis. I'm not.
You're going to have to explain it now.
No.
One Niall medical, triple size medical problem at a time.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
Okay.
You brought it up.
So looking at your map, you will travel on the sort of Greenway, which is a road heading north, for about 60 miles, which is 3 hexes on the main map of Eriador. Then head northeast into the North Downs for around the same distance. So about 120 miles of travel. It should take you approximately a week, 6 days technically, but around about a week to reach your destination.
That is so far.
Yeah.
That's great. He had to come all the way to breathe for this.
3 weeks and he's
Yeah.
hobbling.
Yeah,
So that
okay.
probably could be why.
He
And
could've
he's
told
like,
someone-
I ran all the way to Bree.
You could have told someone closer, 120 miles away.
Yeah.
120 miles this guy's travelled.
Super marathon.
That's like Scotland.
Oh.
No, it's not, is it?
No.
So like the West Highland Way, which we were trying to do when we walked 30 miles in 1 day, is
96.
about about 100 miles.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
longer than that.
Yeah.
That's insane. Before you set off on any journey in this game, you must all decide on your specific roles you will take on this little travelling caravan. So the
I've got
roles.
the ox. He's a big cow in him.
Yeah, I'm here with a pillow. So the roles are guide, hunter, lookout, and scout. I can go into more detail about what
I've
those
got a
actually
feeling
are
that
if you would
the
like.
hunter is going to require the hunting skill.
Yes.
I will not be that.
I will not be that.
I can't be that.
You
Oh,
can do that.
okay.
You're-
Yep.
What does
I'm
lookout require?
In charge of keeping watch.
And what
I-
role would you do?
I have
So-
scan.
That
Scan.
would be
I have,
that, yeah.
I have one scan.
I have 3.
You can be the lookout. And what's the other two?
Yeah.
Other two are scout and guide.
And what skills do they require?
So, I'll change that a little bit. Sorry. So the guide, the lookout needs awareness, which is
Awareness.
Quite
I-
good
Oh, I have
awareness.
3 awareness.
Oh, you're better. Okay.
I'll be the lookout.
awareness. Scout is explore.
I have
I-
good like stealth. And
I've got
lore.
3. I've got 3 explorer.
You can be the scout then.
And
Explorer.
guide is travel.
I have 3 travel.
Guide.
Nice.
Which means that Lauren is
Oh,
the.
jeez. I don't have much of any of these.
What was the fourth one that we're giving to Lauren?
Scout, lookout, hunter, guide.
Hunter is Lauren then.
Jeez,
Oh,
I don't have
wait,
any
no.
hunting.
oh no.
Wait, I have. Here's my good ones, right? Healing, stealth, lore, athletics, awareness are quite good. Song.
You could have used awareness.
Well, I've got 3 awareness and 0 hunting, so that would be the same problem, but,
I've got
but
2
worse.
awareness. But
Do you
no
have a ranged
hunting.
weapon?
I have crossbow.
Then probably best for you to be the hunter.
We can stick her in hunting, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
If we starve, then you know we'll be fine.
I want to be the guide.
What does the guide have to have?
Travel.
Travel.
I have 3 travel.
What do you have in travel?
I've got 2.
But I am built for short distances, so I'm just sprinting for 100 metres, stopping, looking around, sprinting for 100 metres.
What's your hunting, Niall?
My hunting
0.
is 0.
Wow, am I the only one with hunting?
Yeah. But what did you pick
But
before?
my explorer is
What's your
3.
explorer, Lauren?
Nothing.
You're fucking useless.
What's your scan? Have you got anything in the scan? No?
Scan
1. Mine's 1.
1.
Okay, so you are useless.
Yeah.
My scan is 3.
No, I can sing.
Not useful in travel.
And I'll be real sneaky
What was
about it.
your
You won't even know I'm
scan?
doing it.
Where's that singing come from?
Like a ventriloquist.
But I'll do whatever then.
So who's what? Niall's the guide.
Give me the scraps.
I'm the lookout.
Yeah. Who's the hunter?
Lauren.
Lauren's the hunter.
It has to be, there's no one else.
And Ross, you're the scout, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. So, you set off leaving the town of Bree and the comforts of the pony behind. The air is chilled.
Sorry, the comforts of a pony sounds like a bestiality thing.
The comforts of a pony.
It's like when Chapel's next album will have to succeed without the comforts of the pony.
There it is. The air's chilled, but the last rays of summer still cut through the clouds. Sky's dry, the weather pleasant for walking. Do you discuss anything as you set off?
I'm hungry if only someone was a good hunter.
If only.
Do I see any like rocks around, like wee stones?
Yeah, sure.
Right, here. Grab that, right?
Yeah,
See if you see any wee beasties.
okay.
Absolutely fucking pelt them.
Oh, Pelton, really?
Fucking hammer them, pal.
Do you know there was a boy in my school who did that and he grew up to be really weird? You know?
It's definitely, if you're doing it when you're a wee boy for fun, that's when it gets
Oh,
troublesome.
so as an adult, when you can understand the consequences, then it's okay.
Then it's okay, because you're going to eat it.
No, he used to eat them as well. It wasn't pleasant.
Oh, was it cooking them?
No, not always.
Then that's where it's weird.
What was his name again? Schmiegel or something like that? I don't know.
I got that one. I remember that guy. How could
I
you
got the
forget?
reference.
So I need Niall, a region. I need you to make a travel roll, please.
Oh,
as the
yeah.
guide.
I got a hit with a D12. 4. And then I got 3 D6. Come on. Papa needs a new pair of maps. 6, 4, 3 is 13. Plus 4, 17. My heart is 17. I beat it.
Just
I beat
passed. Did you get any
Nice.
sixes there?
1 6.
My
One
heart
six.
is 17 is what the paedophile says at the disco.
Jeez.
So you with Jesus Christ.
My friend is here.
Let's
Don't
Let's process that for a second.
Like, I thought it was a good joke.
Also, like my heart. What? How old were you when the school district?
Were we all 17?
How long have you been?
Oh, you're hot, darling.
I can be free. Okay, my heart 17 is what the paedophile says at the high school. I don't know.
Jesus
And
Christ.
the high school.
That's what Edward Cullen says to Bella.
Yeah.
My heart is 17, Bella. You using Regent's really good guide skills, which is bizarre because you've lived in a mine all your fucking life. You guys are able to cut some time off your travel a little bit here, and you managed to get 4 days worth of travel done in 3.
Yeah, go through this old mine. Cut right through it. That's what makes sense.
As you sort of reach, as your journey's end comes, the day's journey end comes to the day on the 4th day. As you start to peel off of the greenway and sort of into more rugged landscape and sort of not well-travelled roads, the sun sort of starts to sink below the hills. The sound of flowing water guides you all to a small grey pool fed by a spring running among the rocks. I'm going to make a little roll here. Who's the lookout?
Me.
Bingo.
Yes.
You see this pool and you feel really drawn to it. You guys haven't really, had anything nice to drink other from your flask.
We just cut
anything.
loose for a little bit, guys.
It looked really refreshing. Really refreshing sight in this kind of barren landscape, making it seem like a sort of ideal campsite. I need you, as you're sort of near the water, to make me an awareness check, please.
Okay, it's a 0 on the die, which I can still pass this if I roll 3 6s on the d6. No, it's a 12 total.
12
Bingo.
total.
What do your
One
hobbit
six.
eyes see?
Oh, fuck on, man. Really tasty looking pool, though.
Could I, given that you are my favoured friend,
Yes,
could I give you 2 hope for one of mine?
that's the it.
Ah,
And
that's the
I'll
hope.
just kind of
Get it.
rub your shoulders. Like, come on.
He's doing that sing again, but it's making me feel better. What did I say before? 14. Okay, 2 more 3s to make a total of 20, so I pass.
Total of 20. Cool, you passed. You get sort of closer to the water, and as you do, you notice something on the top of it, sort of like a weird mist. You pull in a little bit closer, and as you get closer, you see a hand lurch out towards you. But with that passing awareness check, you're able just to move out of the way as it sinks back into the water. The sort of lovely sort of grey smoke on the top of it fades, and you look down to see a collection below of bones and fragments of corroded armour visible on the bottom of this pool, hidden among the rocks. The water begins to turn black and rusty. What do you do?
Any trees
Some-
around?
You
Some
know,
foul magic at work here.
yeah, guys, I know I said this was a good camp start and stuff, and we started to unpack the ox that's carrying our things, but I got a feeling this is pretty spooky. We should get out of here and maybe find someone new.
Well, had the bus here. Right.
What's a
Had the
Yeah.
had the cart here.
On the car. That's quite good.
If we just leave, think about all the folk that are like, oh, that's pure tasty, and they've went to, parch themselves, and then they've been snatched up, and now they're rotting in the bottom of that there. That can't be good for the next folk that decide to bust along here.
What did your...
You want to put up a sign?
I was going to suggest we fix it.
Warning.
That's actually a really
Bad
good idea.
pool.
Yeah, I'm sure Josh has some sort of encounter written, but why don't we put up a sign?
No, that'll do it. That'll fix it. That really will. Yeah, you.
Oh, you wanted to get some experience.
I wanted to like grab its hand when it reached out for me and then like cut it off or something and then like yank it out whatever was in there.
We could also try. We could try that.
Do we have rope?
Do whatever you like.
If we said-
one
if
of
I
you
just-
still have rope.
Steady my sword, ready
But
for
here's
action.
my thought, right?
And you trigger it.
I reach my hand in and then one of you like ties a rope around me and then like
Right, we
ready to yank me.
yank you back.
And then I'll pull it out
Yes. And
And
then we
roll.
stab it.
and then we stab it.
But I'll make the sign just in case.
Yeah, aye,
That's a good idea.
There might be more than one, but like
You have such wonderful calligraphy.
Gandalf, what's
You
the Elvish
studied
word
fine
for
art.
pool?
Chlorine. Lauren, if you could please roll me a courtesy roll for making the sign. It's a very courteous thing to do. Down hard.
Okay, not terrible. That is 10 plus. It's 11.
Is that a pass?
No.
No.
Quite far away off.
Any sixes?
It had so I got 1 on the 6, which made it 11. It's meant to be 17.
Okay. So you write on the sign, first in Elvish, and then you're like, nah, I don't think a lot of people do read that. So you like scribble that out, and then you write common, which is like you know it's speaking, but you don't really know it as much written. And so you write pool bad question mark, and you stick that in. Possibly just enticing people to find out. Now, what are the rest of you doing here?
Right, I'm going to reach my
But
hand.
it looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks great. It's really, really nicely written.
I'm going to reach my hand towards the pool
Mm-hmm.
and try and get the thing to grab my hand.
Right.
And then...
Have you got the rope ready to pull him back?
Ready to...
I have rope on my character sheet.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's your
Oh.
strength? Or
Not very good. It's athletics. I've got +1 to that, but it's 18, so it'd be really hard.
okay,
to
maybe I should pull him back.
Yeah, you can borrow my rope. That's fine.
Cool.
That's alright.
My character sheet is so diva. The only thing I have is a harp, and then my only armor is a leather corset.
I have my armor is a leather shirt. It's as if we're like going to
Zeal.
Bergheim or something. Essentially, it goes with my German thing.
Nice.
Okay, if you can
Okay,
roll
so
me a
you-
scan roll now,
Yeah.
if you're looking
And
at
if you're
the
ready
rock.
to stab it,
I'm stabbing
do
it.
you have something to stab
I have a
it?
short sword.
Perfect.
Which
I
I
pull
have
it back.
+2 in.
And you
Okay,
stab
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Scan for... On the D12, that's a 12.
Okay,
So...
that's an automatic success.
Oh,
Why?
Why?
I don't know. Well,
That's an
it's-
automatic success. So yeah, you look in and you can see the kind of spectral hand sort of floating, like ready to pounce at you, just sort of like as if it's camouflaging itself with the natural ripple of the water, but you catch it before it can see you, so you are ready for it when it jumps out. I need an awareness check from whoever's holding the rope. I think that's you, Ross.
yeah.
Because he might
Oh yeah,
catch it,
that's
but
okay.
you might not know this.
I've got 2 dots on that. That is an 8 plus 5 plus 6.
Whoa!
8 plus 11 is... Yep. Which beats my target number of 14.
Cool, perfect.
And a 6, so that's
So,
a success.
You managed to bait
you still
successfully this spirit into jumping towards you. How's it you? What do you try to do here?
I'm gonna stab it once it's out. I think it's
Is
I'm
that
gonna
what,
grab it.
what you try to do?
I'm going to yank it out of the water.
Do you think you can grab a spectral hand?
Well, if
Oh,
I,
is it
if
not?
I can grab
Is it,
me...
It was
is
gonna
it
grab me,
non-corporeal?
If it can grab me, then technically by it grabbing me and me pulling back, it
At
will
what
take it
point
with
does
me.
it-
At what point does it become corporeal? Okay, fine. You can grab the hand. You notice him grabbing the hand
Yes.
and are able to like yank back. I need you to roll to hit. Now that is against your strength, and you add your proficiency with the weapon.
Oh shit! I've got horrible strength.
Oh no.
Okay.
Huh?
6, 10, 16. I'm gonna have to add a hope because this is.
Yes,
gamble.
Oh, you're so close.
Oh yeah,
Yes!
I passed it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take off a hope point. I stab fuck at this thing for a total of 3 damage because
Cool.
someone else should have been doing the stabbing.
You stab down it with a short sword, and it sort of like bursts in a puff of smoke and dissipates.
Oh.
Perfect.
All the armour and stuff still in the pool.
Alright, I'll go see what's in there.
Another scalp claim for bingo.
Read the
Well-
sign, pull bad.
Wait.
Bad.
Can I just go and see what's in the pool?
Yeah, you can have a little look.
I mean,
you
is
look-
the water like clean enough for me to like take my
Does it
coat
look like
off,
we've-
like go in
We've
there?
gotten rid of this spirit, or
roll me.
and
Is
is
what
it,
we doing, right?
how many of these hands?
Roll
Do we
me.
need to stab?
Let's call it an insight check,
Okay.
Ross.
Okay. I've got nothing on insight.
Can I just ask, out of interest and as a beginner to the game, when does lore come up? Is it my personal lore?
That's like a history check
Wait,
and
did I have
Okay.
that is a 2.
a 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be a fail.
Yeah.
Looks fine.
I have a.
Yes, I think you're absolutely fine. I think you should jump in and look for this armor, and we've
Well, what
made
I'll
it.
do is I'll keep my chainmail on, so I sink right to the bottom,
Oh yes.
and then I can just pick all this stuff up and walk out.
I have a reusable torch.
Perfect idea.
Joshua,
Mhm.
which I may be able to brighten the area with.
Okay, yeah, you can brighten the area with.
Should we
You brighten the area. It's
Nice.
brighter.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Can
start
we,
walking out.
Was that
tie,
before you
well,
think?
can we tie the rope around him while he walks
Ah,
in?
no, rope's still on.
Oh yeah.
I think it was already tied around.
That's a
right?
good idea.
Okay, so
I'm still holding
Yeah.
the rope.
You climb into the water, you get down there, you're just having a look at the armour.
I'll have a wee look. Get a wee.
You way down, you get up to, like, you're a dwarf actually, aren't you? Okay, you
Yeah.
way underwater. You under the water. I won't make you roll for it. You do notice, in terms of like the bodies that are here, there are 6 bodies, total skeletons. By the armour that they're wearing, you can tell that they're soldiers from, or were soldiers from Angmar. It appears they were possibly ambushed here. They're all riddled with arrows and shit. Some of them have the flasks still in hand, as if they were gathering water at the time. As you dive into the pool brazenly, you feel 5 other sets of hands pulling around you. You try to swim back up, and they keep pulling you back down.
Well, we have a really bright look at it. You know?
You can see,
I can see it really well.
you can see this happening. Okay. As you're pulled down there and do begin to drown, you will take some damage here just because even with
Try
you
and
guys
pull him
dragging-
back up when I see that
You can
something's going
try,
on.
but you'll be an ill-favoured
Yeah,
roll,
that's fair.
with
Maybe-
disadvantage.
Maybe 15
How
minutes
do
ago,
we-
Josh described this scary pool, and I rolled a scary pool check to confirm it was a scary pool, and we should leave it alone.
and I made
Just put it out there.
can I
What
does
next
it do
word
anything
world?
if I, so the help action in this is like I can only give it to my preferred.
You know, you can give it to anybody, but it
Yeah.
does more for the prepared
Okay,
person.
well, I'll also help pull the rope.
Yeah, cool.
You
Yeah,
burn
you can
up,
add that
okay.
hope. Yeah, you can add that hope dice to it.
That takes my whole.
It takes 1 from you, yeah.
Okay.
Is that
Just add another
I have
one.
a rules question.
Yes.
Did we gain back endurance during our long rest?
Yes, if you do a long rest, you go back to full endurance.
great? So I've got 6 and 4.
But
then I add- what roll was this? Sorry, it was this.
That is a good question. I
So
believe it was
if I'm-
awareness, yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Awareness, yeah.
Oh, okay. And then did you give me?
Yeah, you get an extra 6.
Yeah,
D6.
an extra d6. 3, 5, 1. 13.
Does that pass?
One
I need
point.
a 14. Well, I'll burn another hope. This feels.
Burning hope.
Yeah, okay, that's a 5. So.
Okay, so you are able to pull them out, but not before you're going to take some damage
Yeah, yeah,
here. So you are going to take. So you're going to take 4 endurance loss, so 4 damage there. And you gain a shadow point.
Oh no.
The shadow sort of creeps into you. You feel a bit of fear, having kind of had this near-death experience.
Fucking let me back in there, the bastard's fucking pulling me down.
No.
We're fucking.
That was a bad idea.
No, I
bad
can't.
idea.
It's just that I can't swim these fucking wee horns all
Oh
over
yeah,
me.
I mean we saw all of it and like really well too. It was clear as day.
Region, you look back into the water and you see one of the ghostly soldiers of Angmar like that.
Are these like the guys in when they're going through the swamp? Frodo and Sam and Gollum, similar.
Similar vibe.
Yeah.
Similar vibe.
The dead marshal.
Yeah, that sort of vibe, but not in the same place.
Yeah.
Spirits trapped in the
I'm fine. I'm alright. It's just a bit wet and that. We should start a fire, shouldn't we?
Maybe not like here, you know. Just
Maybe we.
No, fuck that. That's if we leave, that means they win. Do you know what I mean?
I'm
But we
alright
put up a
with
sign.
them winning.
they can
yes.
win. Yeah, it's cool.
No,
man.
nobody else is going to get sucked into the pool because we've got this beautiful sign.
Yes.
Poor fucking.
You're looking like you have a shadow on your soul, my friend.
A what?
A shadow on your soul.
How could I have a shadow with a torch so bright as what you've got?
Well, actually,
Wait.
the bride of the torch.
Yeah, listen, I'm
you
trying
know.
to diffuse the situation with comedy.
Oh, this
Alright, and
little
you're
light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
How do we keep
Little
it?
light-
I'm gonna let it shine.
Can I let it shine,
This
aye?
little light of mine.
What
Jonas
are you
Regan.
I'm playing
I'm
along.
gonna let it shine, that's
Let
right.
it shine, let it shine, let it
Do
shine.
you know what? Everyone roll me a song check.
Yay, finally.
I've got a. Oh, that's scanned. Where's song? I've got a 1 to song.
Why is song
Oh, I
based
got
on
two.
strength?
It's based on heart, though.
No.
Oh, is it not?
Strength. Yeah, why is it strength?
How strong your voice is, I guess.
Yeah.
I got 17 and my to hit is 16.
Woo!
I got 10, my target number is 18, so I
I got
fucked up.
17 also.
So I got an 8 and I need
as well.
to be at 13.
Yeah.
So half of you passed, half of you failed. I'm going to say on that half, because I'm feeling generous, your beautiful sort of joyous singing, you look into the pool and they all start going, "Ah, ah," and then dissipate.
Yes.
It's
So
like
that's all
singing
it fucking took was a
this little
song.
Yes.
light of mine. You have exorcised the ghosts of the soldiers of Angmar.
Okay, we
Should
can
I change the sign to pull good?
From this experience, you all gain 2 fatigue points. So that goes next to your load marker. Now, that fatigue points adds to your load. So if your load is 16, you have 2 fatigue points, your load is then 18. If your endurance drops on or below your load number, you become weary, you become tired, and everything becomes a little bit harder for you.
Your load is already 13.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wait,
Your
if
load is already 15. What's the difference?
17 actually.
My load is 6. I'm loadless.
That's because you're carrying a rope and a reusable torch,
I'm
bro.
carrying a harp, but my load is 12.
Have you ever seen a harp? They're fucking huge.
I've got a sword, a spear, a helmet, a hatchet.
I've been running 100 metres and pausing this entire time with a full coat of chainmail. I'm fucked.
So you guys sort of settle down for the night, you find a suitable place to settle down. You'll gain 1 hope point back each. I assume you want to take a long rest, yeah?
Aye.
Yeah, your endurance is up, and you take one hope point each. Your fatigue will stay the
How many
same.
points do we get back for endurance?
If it's a long rest, I believe you get them all back during your long rest there, so you're good to go.
Go back to normal.
And fatigue.
Your fatigue does not change during travel, it stays the same. So you have to long rest and rest
Wow.
outside of travel.
The load is still the same.
Load is still the same, yeah, your fatigue points are still there. So that's that there. And you push on. As you do, I'm going to need another travel check from you, Naim.
Wonderful.
You have 2 squares
Medium
left
face.
to go.
11 is a 0. So I need to beat a 17, which is possible if I roll 2 6s and a 5. So, okayly dokayly. 2 5s and a 6, almost there.
Oh.
I'm feeling kind of hopeful.
I'll feel hopeful on your
Yeah.
behalf because I have way more hope. I'm gonna say, listen, man, you can totally do it. Think about how you vanquished those ghosts.
With my music.
Yeah, let's get hopeful.
5. That's going to be a 21.
21. Cool. You push ahead, and by bonding that hope, you're able to find again a quicker route, and you don't encounter any other ill goings on over the course of your little travel here. As you sort of reach your destination, I do need everybody to make a travel check.
Another one.
Barhead travel check.
A barhead travel check.
Yeah, I got a total of 1.
Total of 1.
Yeah, from
I
2
know.
dice.
Your fatigue stays the exact
Oh
same.
no.
5.
13.
I missed it. So I
Don't
got,
beat my target number.
got 16, which is 1 off my target number.
Stays the same.
I'm
You
going
passed?
to
No.
No.
6, 12, 14. A 50-50 chance if I spend some hope.
Well, you're spending all your fucking hope.
I'd love to gamble.
Real life, Niall.
Another
Let's
hopeless.
spend another hope.
Oh my god. You don't have a lot to begin with, dude.
You've also got shadow points.
1.
Okay.
And I still have 8 hope. Another 1. I beat it.
Okay.
I beat it.
You beat it. So you can take 1 fatigue point away from the 2 fatigue points.
Fuck. No. Not at all.
So
Good.
you've been following a bit of a torturous path across the North Downs for some time when you finally see it. The hill that Rupert spoke of rises within a small wood, its summit mostly barren. As you approach, the ascent is easy and you quickly reach the top. Sparse grass patches cling to the rocky soil where 5 grim, shadowy stones jut upwards like the fingers of a skeletal hand. 4 of these stones group together, their foreboding shapes mirrored by a solitary, thicker, yet shorter stone, a chode if you will, standing on the opposite side. A terrible reek hangs in the air, emanating from a shallow pit dug in the middle of this ring of stones.
That's the shit.
Can I do like the ranger thing where I like get to the ground and I'm like looking for the footprints and I'm trying to find where Rupert was and where he kind of was. Yeah. I mean, so my guy has the nickname Eagle Nose. So I think he's got just a huge big schnoz.
Well, you can
smell danger.
Sniffing it.
We'll call it a hunting roll if you're looking for like tracks and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Call it a hunting roll and we'll say that you're sniffing it out like a bloodhound.
Yeah. Hunting. I've got 2d6s for that.
Me and Niall were watching videos about quadletics, which is like people
One
who
of all fours, yeah.
like running on all fours,
Oh.
people who train like that.
No way.
You're really good at that, Alex.
No, come on.
I still need to post that video on the Patreon. They were asking about it.
Me running on all fours.
Yeah, I've got a video where you're running on fours.
When did you do that?
It's hypnotic.
It's because I've got short legs, so my arms aren't. They're not that different in length, you know. Like,
You flow so well. It's bizarre.
What type of basic? Is it
Like-
like a...
The guys who do the mocap for like Planet of the Apes.
Genuinely, you could do it.
No, you're really igniting something in me right now. I'm like fairly convinced my arms and legs might be the same.
maybe the next brother, you know. Yeah.
What did you roll?
Yes, I did succeed. I got a 15 when I need to be 14. So
Excellent.
I'm 1/6.
1 second, amazing.
Wow.
So you do the classic ranger thing. You put your rather than your
Stood
ear like
here.
Aragorn, you put your nose directly into the
You walk this way.
and you're going around. You do find Rupert's tracks. They sort of come in towards that hole in the middle a little bit, and then immediately double back and back around the way they came.
Yeah.
But you also find some more stuff on that 6. You find evidence of recent goblin activity.
Oh.
And a pack of 4-legged animals, most likely wargs.
Okay.
And again, with that sort of really good roll that you had there, you uncover something else, sort of moving away, a sort of few leaves that have blown up the hill sort of thing. You find a massive paw print, sort of indicating that one of these creatures is huge compared to the rest of them. What do you do? Or what do you discuss or whatever?
So
There was evidence of goblins.
God.
See here, goblin tracks.
Oh no! Not
And
a fan of
then,
goblins.
You
And
know,
then
like,
over here, wargs. And
I
look
like
at this
them.
print here, uncovered these leaves. The size of this one.
that's fucking
Gigantic.
huge, baby. That's like 4 of my hands, and I've got like big hands for a door.
It's true.
See
Fit them
that?
in. Yes, let's see.
Yes.
Let's see the comparison.
Pretty big.
That's-
You see that?
Mm.
You've got big feet, but I've got big hands.
Probably be like 18 of my hands are very little hands. And I've always been told that.
You're not a fan of the goblins, eh?
No, not a fan of the goblins. They are, you know, they're too, you know, they like me a little, and but they're scary with the sharp teeth and the big ears. And
I thought you'd be less scared of them though than you are of the big.
No,
Because,
like, you know, the big ones. They sometimes they take pity on you. They think, oh, isn't he adorable? Isn't he sweet? Isn't he sweet? I love him very so much. But the little ones, they think, you know, me and you were the same. I can think you're cute. You'd like me, and they stab and they bite and they sometimes hit you with their chains.
I don't mind not being at crotch height, do you know what I mean? I'm always at crotch height.
To who?
To fucking everyone else, I'm
Wait, you
always
two
at
stand
crotch
next to each other.
At that point, I just like,
Oh,
what were you saying?
gross.
What was that?
Listen, if you're a shorter folk like myself and P-foot, then like we always gonna be at crotch height to the bigger folk, and it's annoying. Do you know what I mean?
When I address you, would you like me to go down on one knee?
Don't do that. Just
No?
look me in the eyes.
This isn't better?
Look down at me.
Okay, I'll stand back up.
Says you're probably like 6'5".
You're probably taller than everyone there.
In a fantasy world. I did it. I'm staying up. Are goblins bigger than hobbits?
Goblins
It's
and
so
hobbits
weird
are
that
comparable in
goblins
size.
and
Orcs.
orcs are like.
Well, they're different.
They're different, yeah,
Yeah.
but they're like not hugely different. They're just
imagine-
different.
No, they're very different.
I get confused with it quite a lot.
So goblins basically don't appear in Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Sometimes they kind of refer to them, with the orcs, as goblins. Like I remember Legolas saying, like, he pulls out arrows, he goes goblins, but it is orcs, right?
Yeah.
So like in Moria, they're orcs. Urukai are like half orc, half elf things that are created by Saruman.
Yeah.
They're the really big ones, that like ones that kill Boromir and stuff. goblins are in the Hobbit. They are. Or
Yeah,
you
the
know,
big fat goblin.
Yeah, wait, the Goblin King, he's big and fat, but the rest of them are little tiny things. Like
I
they're like
understand.
Hobbit-sized. Whereas
Yeah, we're
orcs are like
talking
more
pretty
like.
vague about the.
That
Yeah.
implies that there's a Hobbit King that's big and fat like the Goblin King.
Oh, that was my father. Yeah, whereas orcs are like man-sized, you know.
Man flesh.
Yeah.
Cool. You guys are up here. You found those tracks. What do you do?
Do we get a sense of anything in this area? Does it feel like that cold has come over the place, or
You don't feel no, you don't feel anything like that. It's sort of like it's getting later in the day. The sun hasn't quite set yet, but it will be maybe in the next kind of like 20 minutes, half an hour.
Do the tracks rather feel fresh, or are these from 3 weeks ago?
They feel more recent than 3 weeks. They're not like mad recent, but they feel sort of more recent than they were.
So they're not mad recent. What
Oh,
I'm
what's in
deducting.
the hole?
Oh yeah.
Who approaches the hole first?
I'll approach the hole.
Who
As
approaches the
always.
hole? I need you to make a valor check, please. To find your
Only the
valor.
most valiant man can approach my hole.
Here's my Valor.
How many do you have?
Where is that?
Valor.
On the left-hand side, under rewards,
Oh, I
you
see.
use your heart target number for valor, and that is your courage when you see something horrible.
What's it? I just have a 1.
So that's 1 dice, 1d12, 1d6 against your heart.
I'll
Oh,
give
shit.
you, because you're my
Yeah.
preferred friend, I'll give you, he gets 2.
Yeah, it might be
If I
worth
give up one of
saving
my-
that
Alright.
until I know whether or not I failed greatly
Okay, do
or
your
massively.
thing.
Because if I get like
Greatly
an 11
or massively. Greatly or massively.
It will be a fair.
See, I failed. I rolled an 8, which is a great fail, not a massive one. Then I rolled a 6, so that is a 14. So I only need a 3. So yeah,
Yeah. You
Yeah.
should.
So it costs 1 hope point for me,
Yeah,
but it
one,
gives
Yeah, so
him 2.
you get
Yes.
two.
Okay,
Okay.
I do that, and I'm gonna lift him
Nice.
up since I'm so tall.
Yeah.
Deep into the hole.
Barely
I'm way a fucking ton, by the way. This is mad.
I do Pilates.
That's a 7 on top of that,
Nice.
which is 21.
You passed, perfect.
One,
so-
1 6 there.
You only take 1 shadow point from what you see.
What do you see?
Okay.
As you look into the hole, you
What
see the desiccated, destroyed carcass of what looks like a large horse, torn to pieces, ripped, bony. There seems to be other piles of flesh and bone beneath it, flies buzzing all around.
Put me down. Put me down. Put me
What?
down.
I
Put
want
me
to
down.
know. Can you tell me what's in
Oh,
there?
my turn, my turn, my turn.
No, wait, no, the wee man can't handle it. Right, horse body, other
What
body.
did you call me?
Not you. Not you.
After I lifted you and everything.
No, the left. That was impressive. I'm chunky. That was good. That, but no, there was a horse body in the hole, and there was like meat under it, and it had been like torn asunder. It was
Like maybe some sort of sacrifice
a wild beast.
or a wild beast. One of these wargs, perhaps.
Could
Or
be-
the
Could have been the big bad one
Whatever
with the
the-
big bad feet.
How big would a horse's feet? Could he have made the track?
Horses have hooves, my dude.
Yes, but this would be a horse with feet.
No,
And that's why they had to kill him.
no. The hooves were kind of every which way, but it did have hooves, and they were medium-sized hooves.
Medium-sized hooves.
Aye, it was. I'll be honest,
did the
guys.
bodies
and,
look like they were just innocent sort of travellers or
I
more
They
didn't
look
see
evil.
this.
more evil?
Anyone
this
can
way.
have-
Were they goblins? Were they?
Anyone else?
Anyone can have a little look.
I don't want to
Oh
get
yeah,
shut
okay.
up.
I think I'll be.
I'd say now that it's been sort of revealed to you.
Okay, I'll have a look.
For fuck's sake!
It was the initial shock. That got
Yeah. Do they look like they have like armor on them? Were they fighters? Were
You're a
or were they just
ranger, right?
Obviously, like
Yeah. You're a ranger, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so you look and you actually do recognise something to do with this. You see the bridle that's on the sort of half-burnt remains, half ripped apart remains of the horse, belonged, by the looks of it, to one of the Dunedain.
no, my friends. This is my kin.
Oh shit! Green helmet.
I kick a helmet and break my toe.
Lauren, did you actually know that in the film?
You need to watch it, Lauren.
You need to watch the film.
There's broken toes in Lord of the Rings.
You have to watch it with someone who's going to tell you annoying facts. Right? Yeah.
Oh,
Like us.
it's gonna be like that actor broke his toe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much.
I did that with Twilight.
He broke his big fangs.
Yeah. I
Um,
shaved them down for the role.
I'd say as well,
Probably,
when
yeah.
you're hunting, you'd realise in here it's not just horse remains. There are bodies here of different things. There's deer, there's boar, there's also orc bodies and human bones as well.
And has anyone got really big feet?
You want to have a look?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You can roll me a scan check.
Oh yeah. So that's D12. That's a 12.
12?
I know everything about
Automatic
feet.
success.
I am bingo perfect.
Yeah, you immediately find the skeletal remains of a hobbit. It does have huge feet
Oh,
bones.
look at the feet. Look at the feet bones. Long and ever since.
They're bigger than yours.
Oh fuck. Oh, I don't know how I feel about
Good
this.
that he passed. You know,
Yeah,
you took
true.
out
Yes,
his-
I might still be the hobbit who's still alive who has the nicest feet.
Yes.
Not anymore, mate. They're all burnt.
They're
Are you
healing
okay?
up quite nicely.
Am I okay?
You look as if you have two shadows on your
No,
soul.
I don't. I'm like,
I think we should.
I love the fact there's like a stress mechanic in this
I
game.
know,
Yeah.
It's really funny.
really suits me. I enjoy that.
If you get too much shadow points and your hope's too low, you become miserable in game. That's the status effect that is on
Right.
you.
All that needs to happen is 3 bad things need to happen to me to give me shadow points, and then I need to spend 3 hope points, and then
That could happen like today.
yeah.
You
So
turn evil.
Oh my goodness.
I like
We'll
how
have to fight.
Niall has 6 more hope than he has shadow points, and like the way he like phrased that was like it has to happen this way. It could happen anyway. there's infinite possibilities.
that's the fastest way it could happen.
You can get rid of your shadow points. There is a mechanic for that, and it's called a bout of madness. And you have to play out a bout of madness in character, sort of relevant to what you've seen, as if you're sort of expunging it from yourself.
Wow.
So should I play through that just to understand the mechanic? I think.
Yeah, I think that's fun.
Oh, he's got big feet. He's got big feet. I've got big feet and big hands. Look at my fucking feet. You want to see my feet? Is that your thing, proud foot? You freak.
No, it's enthusiast.
Let me have a look. Let me show you. You want to see these?
Yes.
This little piggy went to market. This little piggy told you to shut the fuck up about feet. All right. You fucking. Listen. You want his feet?
Does this make you?
I'll go get his feet.
Why what his feet for?
Because you keep talking about feet. Do you want me to jump into the hole?
Yeah.
I'll go into the fucking hole and get his feet. You look at me. Don't look away. Look at me. You think I won't go into that hole and get his feet?
So go into the hole or whatever.
I'll
Jeez,
fucking
stop
go in the
talking about
hole.
how to do it.
Do you want me to go in the hole?
I don't really want you to go in the
I'm
hole.
going in the hole.
Because you look-
dive. I'm going to dive as if it's water at the bottom.
Oh no.
Oh!
And this is supposed to remove shadow from your soul?
Okay, so here's what happens, right? You do that for a little while, you go insane. I imagine you eventually come out and it's a sort of thing of like, it's really awkward because then you've calmed down a wee bit.
Here's the feet.
I know, I never wanted them.
I know, but I feel like I have to
Well,
like,
if they're
get these.
there.
Yeah, I could make some
You
kind of
guys
freaky foot necklace, you know, with the toes. Like,
You think
I
you
could
can
do
do
a shark
rabbit.
teeth.
It might be frightening for your enemies.
True, I'd make a freaky foot necklace, please, Mr. LM.
There you go.
You get a foot necklace of foot bones, I guess. You now gain a flaw. Now you can gain all your shadow points.
Is this the fuck night? What the fuck is this? How do I get rid of my motherfucking flaw now? What do I do next? Do I need to like go to therapy to like work out my flaw?
So, okay,
We've got a good therapist among the dudes.
So-
among the races.
I'm gonna say I don't have a huge amount of details on like the different flaws you can do, so I'm just gonna make one up. I assume I can do that. You after doing this now have a weird innate fear of both feet and horses. So anytime you have to make a roll that involves either feet or horses, it will be ill-favoured, so it'll be with disadvantage.
Holy
And
shit.
you also gain a scar you've been emotionally scarred by this.
Whoa.
So next to your shadow points, you'll see scars. So if you put one in there,
Give me the fucking pen.
so you negate all your shadow points, but you have one scar.
Hey!
Now the scar counts as a permanent shadow point.
So I could have waited until I had more shadow points and then done it then.
Yeah.
And then
Now there is a way to get rid of your scars.
You get a super scar.
No. There is a mechanic for getting rid of scars.
Right, what's that?
But you have to do
Silly
it
shit
in
to
game
do.
at Yule, which is Christmas in game. That's the only time of literally in the rules. The only time you can get rid of scars.
Wow.
And you have to celebrate
In
Yule.
fairness, Josh at the beginning said that there was a late year chill, so it could be coming up.
Oh,
or it could have just
It
passed.
what year is it? What month is it?
I don't know.
No, they use
Wait,
our
season.
months.
Do they use our months? It's
It suggests
it's
Hobbit
November.
romance, I guess.
Yeah.
It's November, but is Yule on the 25th of December?
Yeah, come on.
Did they,
The original
is Jesus real?
The original
Or is it-
festival of Yule was a pagan festival that the
Yeah, is it
church
like the winter
co-opted.
solstice?
So
Maybe
it's
it
more-
Yeah,
was
let's go with
it's
that.
like a solstice thing.
Actually,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
look, you've only got to wait like a month. It's fine. You'll be unscarred
Alright.
because of festive cheer.
Alright.
Don't tell me you're not a Christmas person.
I'm gonna spend my whole Christmas trying to get rid of my fear of feet.
What's everybody's favourite Yule
Exposure
movie?
therapy. Start taking up on this.
No, don't.
I'm going to bring a vegan nut roast and everybody will be really happy with it.
What happens if I am met with hooves? Because those are horses and feet.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I am met with
I'd assume you just take damage.
Oh my God.
Every time you see a horse or feet, other than bingos, you're going to need to make some kind of shadow roll.
Why
as
do
well.
you like my feet so much?
Well, that would just be a lot if every time you see your feet.
I'm making intense eye contact with you all the time. I can't.
Come on,
Can't
look
look
down. I'm wiggling them. Anyway, do we like
Hey, what are you
progressing?
doing
I-
right now?
I can do.
I would
Discover a
like
few
to.
things.
I would like to like kind of start sort of burying all these like corpses and just like
Yeah, you
trying
certainly can do that.
just make it a little bit.
Yeah, I
Trying to
won't make
respect
you
the
roll
dead
for that. I'll
sort of
say,
thing.
like, as a group,
Like
we could
maybe
just bury them.
I'll be
here.
honest, mate. We
Yeah,
could just
I'll-
fill in the hole.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
already
I think that's
there,
what I
like,
was.
it would maybe a bit.
You
Wait,
guys
wait, wait, wait,
spend some time, you fill in that hole. As you do, the sort of sun is now beginning to set around you. Before it gets sort of dark here, is there anything else you're looking to investigate? Anything else you're looking to do?
This is some sort of big beast, so we could set some traps or something.
Do the tracks go to the hole or do they go somewhere else?
They seem to be moving all around the place that
Yeah.
you've seen, Ross. You see, like, specifically like the warg tracks and the big ones sort of look as if they're moving around, then they all converge on the hole and then seem to move out. The goblin tracks look very erratic. Like, they look like they're part of it, but also sometimes like they've ran one way and then like stopped and then maybe like creeped back a bit, and they're moving in a very strange pattern.
Does this look like we shouldn't be here when it gets dark?
Roll me an insight check.
Oh, well, nothing on insight. 9, which is not going to beat me.
You are not entirely sure, and I suppose it would depend on your goal.
Yeah. What do you think we should do? Should we
I think-
wait and see what happens after dark?
We
or should
could we could hide somewhere in the bushes and see if something, people come out creeping in and about and such.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
Cool. Everybody can make me a stealth roll if they like.
It's my thing.
It's your thing.
What do you have to stealth?
I got 3.
Same.
I physically cannot
Okay,
hide.
so my thing comes up. It
If you roll
turns
a
out
12.
it's mine and Alex's
Oh.
thing.
I need to roll a 12.
I've got 2.
Oh, you're cooked, bro. You're cooked. Oh wait,
No.
the 11 means something else.
Oh. 0.
11 means 0.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh no. Do you want...
I've only rolled an 11
Let
total.
Alex be still. It's
9.
fine. He's so good at it.
That's an 8, but I can't spend any hope points because I will freak out.
Did
It's
anyone-
crazy how the game is like, oh, you can lose hope
I
in
can-
that, and look
I
at him.
close for you.
He has lost hope.
Really
This game
does
is
do
so
it.
realistic,
An
it's
11
brilliant.
plus 0, so not
10,
close to
12,
6,
14.
9.
I got 17.
17.
If I
Let
spend
the big man
better.
if I spend 1 hope and give you 2
Oh yeah, true.
dice.
2 more.
Yeah. I'll
But
do
is
that,
it not
'cause I haven't
still-
spent any yet.
So that would actually be, so it'd be 6, 7, 8, 9.
Was that another
11,
6?
12, 13, 14, 15. Wait, is the 6 bad?
No,
as
6
well?
is good. 6
Six
is
is good.
very good. 6 is great.
6 is good.
6, 12, 13, 14, 15. And 9. 15 plus 9?
14.
14.
No, 24, sorry.
24.
24.
Wait.
That's
Is
a
that just
6.
another 6?
So 21.
Okay, 21 still beats.
But that's 3
17.
sixes.
Okay,
Yeah, so
who
very good
passed?
success.
You got
You
3
did
6s.
amazing,
You are
amazing
basically
success.
invisible. You are like one with the trees and shit.
Could you help
I
me?
only got 1
I
6.
failed.
Girl, I don't
I
want to help
failed.
you. I lifted you up and you went crazy.
Who else failed? You two and
I passed, yeah.
you passed. So I would say, bingo. You are like in a bush. You're like pretty well hidden. On your like great success there, I would say you're probably able to still move around this area to a degree and like stay hidden, using your sort of elven sort of oneness with nature and that sylvanness. You're able to like move quite swiftly between bushes and trees and things like that. On the two that failed, I'd say you're trying to get in bushes, but you're both too like large to like find anything you can fit
It's my
behind.
big nose just sticking
Just
out.
poking out in the bush.
Hey, fucking move over. Get your own bush. Look at them.
I found this one first.
Aye, but the other one, I can't fit in the other bushes. Alright? You,
Fine, I'll go crawl over there.
You gain another shot. No, I'm joking. With your great success there, Lauren, you I can't help doing it. You sort of stalking around, finding yourselves hiding, sort of in and amongst those tall stones. You see as the sun sets and the moonlight comes out, inscriptions on them seem to sort of not glow brightly, but sort of stand out a little bit more. You can see these look sort of like they were written in the language of the hill folk, but since then they've been like scrawled over quite like kind of like harshly, as if people have been like trying to deface the stones quite a bit. If you want to make me a lore roll, you
I
could
don't
decide
like
that.
vandals, so I'm good at lore too.
Mhm.
Unless it's frickin' 11. No, it's a 2. 2 plus 9 is 10 is 11, and then 11, 12, 13, 18, which beats 18 beats 13.
Cool. You've had a look at that there. You've seen these sort of markings and ruins before in books that you've read. These ones that have been scrawled over the top of these sort of hill folk inscriptions. It looks like it's written in the sort of common tongue that's used by orcs, and it says the best that you can read. Praises towards the mighty queen of the night, the Fang of the North.
I'm imagining like when you said I'm like quick and so like sneaky. What did you say this was all? This is like in a sort of circular.
Yeah.
So I imagine you guys are kind of dotted around, and I'm whipping around like so sneakily and silently, being like, "Hey guys, might want to be careful. I feel like crazy things are gonna happen at night."
Is there anything you'd like to discuss with each other as the moon comes bright into the sky? A full moon, might I add.
What's her name? Queen of the Fang?
Queen of the Night, the mighty Queen of the Night, the Fang of the North.
Could I tell them that and see if can you guys lore check if you know
Yeah.
what that is?
I have
Well,
a-
let's see.
Oh, I've got a +1 to my lore.
I've
I'm
got plus
assuming
one
that's
level
going to be
as well.
this huge war.
I failed.
Anyone can roll me a lore check.
Yeah, not possible for me to. Yeah, 7.
9.
We don't know her. What's her deal like?
I have quite good lore. Do
You can roll. You can roll to see if you know what that is.
It's a 5. 7, 8.
No.
I don't know what that is.
No, you
All
all
on the
are a
same
bit
page.
unsure
Nice.
of what that could be referring to. It's possible this is like a new moniker that's been created for something that's much older. You know what I mean? Like you might know it as something else from books and things like that, but you don't know. As the air around you sort of falls quiet and still in the night, some sort of unsettling feeling falls upon you all in the darkness. You almost feel as if you are being watched. Anybody can roll me an awareness check if they like.
Come on, be aware. I've got no awareness. No, nothing.
got 22, which beats 16.
I got 21 with 2 6s.
21 with 2 6s.
12, which doesn't beat 14.
The 6s count for something?
They
Yeah,
do a bit better.
You do a
Got
bit
a
better.
6.
Yeah, the more 6s you get, the more the better your result is. So the two of you guys that passed there, sort of the ones that are hidden, you spot just out in the tree line there, hearing the sort of draw of bowstrings and the knocking of arrows, 4 goblin archers clad in wolf pelt sort of hoods, ready to take aim and fire at you. And then you see a slightly more armoured goblin carrying a decorated battle axe and a large wooden shield at his side that's about the same height as him. Beside him, a wild wolf, a warg, stands not much bigger than an average warg. It snarls and barks through fanged teeth. As they see you've noticed, they get ready to fire. The armoured goblin shouts, "Bring all that mug their guts, boys!" And that's where we're going to end for today. Yeah.
Scary.
Are they going to survive?
I think they've spotted us.
I think they might.
How much more hope can Niall lose?
How much more hope can Niall lose? These are truly the questions we have
How
to
many
be
more
asking.
feet?
I'm going to look up what a
Witness.
warg looks
You need
like.
to just watch Lord of the Rings.
Big scary wolves.
Why don't they call it wolf?
They're bigger and scarier.
And they're different.
I'm trying to think of all the things that could scare me. What about the tips of an octopus's tentacle?
That's not a foot.
Exactly.
Like I'm talking a humanoid foot.
Humanoid foot.
Doesn't matter. Guys, we'll see you next time. I believe we're going to be releasing these weekly.
Sure, but
Probably.
yeah.
Well, we're releasing these weekly, so we'll see you guys next week. A big thank you for Ross, to
Yeah.
Ross for today's session. Ross from Nay Danger, a wonderful, wonderful podcast and video, and a great live play show. I forgot the word for that.
Actual play.
Actual play show.
A great
Um,
video.
a great video. It's a great video of Ross on the internet. We will be linking Nay Danger's channel below, so you can go and find that there and click along there. Is there anything you want to say? Anything you want to
There's
say?
an A Danger series with both Josh and Lauren.
Yeah. We did a kind of space pirates thing, which was very, very fun.
Extremely
So that's on our
chaotic.
channel as well, if you want to check it out.
The warg looks like the thing from Harry Potter with the 3 heads.
Fluffy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on that note, folks, we've been Tartan Tabletop. You've been fantastic! Bye!